Hi everyone, welcome to my members program. I offer 3 tiers. Tier 1 is monthly predictions with some extra transit analysis videos. Tier 2 has exclusive pickacard readings that I don't post on my main channel. Tier 3 is astrology, remedies, and more esoteric knowledge. And how to heal our planets, how to learn tarot as well, how to start your own YouTube channel. These are some of the videos I've recently posted. So please join our members community. Thank you. Hello group number 1, welcome to today's reading. Please don't mind the background noise. It's a little busy this time of the day. But this is the card you chose, Fox. And today's reading is why do people fall for you? I'm going to start out with, it's very busy. I wish I'd filmed earlier, but yeah, I have issues with time organization. So I need to work on that. Anyway, with this Fox, today's reading is specific to what are some of the qualities that people really like about you. And I don't know, it's just something that's unique with you that they really feel a strong affection towards that. So I'm going to be picking up on that. Let me show you some cards. Fox I already showed. So this is the card you chose. You have it's also connected to the earth element. So maybe some of you have planets in earth signs. We have judgment here. This is, I think, Pluto energy. So I connected with Mars and Scorpio. We have servant here. We have the tower. So more Mars energy. How do I keep these cards? Okay, let's keep the tarot on this side then. I think let's start with these. I'll add the other ones later. So with the Fox, it said someone smart, someone who's a strong partner, and a good wise teacher. So what I'm picking up with this energy right off the bat is a lot of people could fall for you, or your prospective partners, people who are interested in you, because you could be some sort of a authority figure, or you could be a person that's I feel like people could rely upon. They can learn from you, and it's almost as if you can guide them. You can hold their hand and kind of push them through life or pull them through life. You're this stable grounding force. Even though we have the tower, which is the exact opposite of what I said. I feel like with the tower moment, people meeting you, they could go through this tower moment and feel like, wow, this is the person. This is the kind of person I've been looking for. Or the tower could here represent a person that has a very strong personality, where the other person feels a little bit shaken up, or they feel like, I don't know, it's like you make a big upheaval in people's life. People notice you and they're never the same after that. It's almost as if your presence is felt, and even if things don't work out with you, the person will always feel a void after you leaving them. Even with the bird, I'm drawn towards saying it. So all the people that let's say things didn't work out, even when it comes to friendship, I feel like you leave a void behind. This is what the tower moment is talking about, and the judgment also, like that bird almost uprising and flying away, leaving behind a bit of darkness, leaving that void behind. And here I'm drawn towards this chess piece, it looks like. So it's like a definitely talking something about your intelligence here with the Fox and the chess piece. It's highlighting your intelligence. You could be someone who's very intelligent. It's not just in terms of studies or intellectual abilities. I feel like you're a person who is knowledgeable, who is wise, someone who can make the right decisions in life. Or someone, certain people, they kind of shrivel up, they kind of freeze, they need someone else's guidance, they need advice of 10 people before they make a decision. You're not that sort of a person. You're someone who doesn't need anyone's advice. You can make your own decisions, and you're really good with that. It's a quality that you've cultivated over your lifetime, and a lot of people could come to you for advice. You're very intelligent, and I also kind of feel like there is this chess play where the people who are interested in you, they would feel like, okay, they have to play mind games, or they have to kind of read what's going on, because you could be this fox-like person. Fox can be sometimes connected with that personality of being a little sneaky. So the person doesn't know what's going on, what's in your head, what's in your heart. Do you have feelings for the person? So they could feel like they have to do some mental gymnastics to try to impress you. They could be someone who's they could have that love language of serving you, spending quality time with you, doing acts of service to impress you, because they cannot say it right off the bat, or they cannot express it with words, because they're a little unsure. So they could buy you gifts, or do certain actions in a way to communicate that. That's one thing I'm picking up with the servant. With servant, I also get this feeling, maybe people who work with you, they could have feelings for you, or people could fall in love with you because of your work ethic, or just the way you are. You're very giving, generous sort of a person, and you treat people fairly, especially the people who work underneath you. Or you could be someone, maybe a leader, a leadership position where people work under you. I'm getting that. I'm getting some Sun Saturn sort of combination. Maybe some of you picking this pile could have Sun Saturn conjunction. You could have, let's say, Sun in Saturn sign, Saturn in Sun sign, or something about your maybe planets in Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, or I'm also getting Mars, so Scorpio maybe. So masculine energy I'm picking up so far. Masculine, that's one thing. And second thing is a person who's wise and mature. So people could treat you with the respect. People could also feel a little intimidated by you because you have your stuff figured out. You come across as a very stable person, or like an authority like person. You have authority, or you're mature, you're always in control, or people kind of go towards you for your opinion over things. Something about having authority. That's what I'm getting so far. Strong sense of self, strong sense of justice. You're a good, kind person, good heart. So people notice your character also. They're drawn towards you because of that, because you're intelligent. You're also, they kind of get that chemistry also going on, because they're unsure about your feelings. So that also creates chemistry. And I think you could also be someone who's not the most romantic. You could have this love language of serving people and not saying it. So that's also something people could like about you. But strong impact on other people. It's like you make waves. See, we have waves here. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's keep moving. We have the 5th house here. So again, Leo energy is present here. We have 2nd house, Taurus. So this can sometimes talk about good looks also, Taurus. We have Virgo. So very much like this servant energy I'm picking up with Virgo, because Virgo is connected to the 6th house, which is the house of service. We have River. Making me think of workhorse. I don't know why I said that. But you could be a workaholic. So something about the way you live your life, who you are as a person, and the things that you pay attention to, things that matter to you, that could also be something impressive about your personality. We have the Father here. So definitely a father-like person, a father figure, authority figure. That's how you come across to other people. We have 5th house Leo energy. We have the Father card. So all these things about authority. You could have a prominent sun, pile number 1, and you could attract a lot of people towards you, where there's some synastry going on with your sun and some other planet in people's chart. So it's because of your sun that people are naturally drawn towards you. I'm not the best when it comes to tropical astrology, so I'm not sure when sun would fall in Virgo. I think it would be September. I think so. Maybe some of you are born around September, or maybe when sun is in Taurus, sun is in Leo, sun is in Virgo. Maybe you guys know a little bit more than me. But yeah, that's something I'm picking up with. Something about sun. Yeah, sun synastry strong with this pile. With river, it talks about first of all bringing a sense of direction maybe to some people's life, because you have a strong sense of self. A strong sun represents a person who's sure of themselves, a person who knows what they want to do in life, what their purpose is, and very self-focused. Self-fulfillment needs are very important to such people. So you could come across as a person who knows what they're doing, what their path is in life. So a lot of people could be drawn towards you because of that, because you could attract a lot of people who are not sure about what they want to do in their life. So they could be naturally drawn towards a person like you, where they feel like, okay, being in this person's presence makes me feel more empowered, makes me feel like now I have a sense of self. Or being in your presence, they could feel like, okay, I'll figure it out with this person's help, or something like that. So that's one thing I'm getting, where people could get carried away after meeting you, and they just get swept away, or something like this. With the river, it talks about flow, going with the flow. There's emotions that are involved with this water energy, water element that I'm picking up here. So something about feeling that emotional connection and then just getting carried away, because you're the person who could be the planner, who could be the one making plans, or always in control, having an opinion, and the other person could be very passive. You could attract a lot of people who are passive. Not for every single one of you, but I'm just getting that energy. Or you could also attract people just like you with this strong sense of self. So it can go either way. That's one thing I'm getting. With fifth house, it does talk about dating. So a lot of people catching that spark of attraction towards you very quickly, very early on, wanting to date you, wanting to take you out. Fifth house is also connected with hanging out, having fun, just enjoying life. It's more fun, light-hearted energy. So a lot of people could be interested in just spending time in your presence. Second house is about things that we value. So again, I said that about you, that you know what are the things that you value, and what are the things that you are willing to invest in. So people could see you as a high value person. They could see you as an asset in their life. With Virgo, there could also be this energy with Tower, Virgo. I'm getting that a lot of people could come to you to solve their conflicts, because Virgo is 6th house energy, the energy of conflicts. So maybe people who are very passive, again, they don't, they could be slightly, those people who are pushovers, or who don't like to ruffle feathers, who don't like to, people pleasers, who don't like to argue and fight and stuff like that. But they could come towards you when they are facing certain issues like that. So they could be like, hey, what do I do? Or you could be the one who will fight for other people. Something like that. I'm picking that energy, not for every single person, but yeah, I'm getting that. It's like you're the valuable asset who will fight for them. That's one thing I'm getting. You could be good looking also with Taurus. And Virgo is where Venus gets debilitated. It can make a person very rich, who has material abundance, who has good looks, who dresses really well, looks good. So some of you could be really good looking, and that's another reason that people could fall for you, because you dress really nice. You come across as a luxurious sort of a person. You like the fine things in life. You could have good taste. You could have a taste for aesthetics also. That's something I'm getting. Or you could also attract people with some, daddy issues. Very specific. I just don't want to throw it out there just like that, but maybe confirmation for someone, because people make such a big deal out of every single thing that I say. So please don't get offended. It's not that serious. Take the advice that helps you. Tarot is meant to help you. This is not about me getting everything right to the T, or someone's going to give me a medal or an award for this. No, it's just me trying to help someone or make you feel better. If, let's say, this doesn't help you, if you watch this video, you feel better, then my job is done. So don't take things so seriously. I think people get offended over really trivial things. It's not that, it's not the end of the world. That's, anyway, let's move on. Virgo, criticism. So of course I'm feeling that energy of Virgo. Virgo is connected to criticism, people leaving you mean comments. I don't get that many, so I'm cool. There was something else also I was getting, but now, yeah, Virgo is a special placement, a special zodiac for Mercury and Venus, because Venus gets debilitated, Mercury gets exalted. So you could have those placements, you could attract people with those placements, but what this means is you have a strong Mercury where you're very intellectual, you're good at organization, you're good at problem solving, you're good at getting critique or criticism, you're good at it, you do it in a good way, in a constructive way, and you're intelligent. So those Mercury qualities, you could also be charming, really communicative, fun to talk to, fun to hang out with. And with Venus, you could be someone, maybe you're more passive when it comes to love relationships, or you could attract a lot of people. You could also be very picky when it comes to love, having a long list of things, criteria that needs to be met, something like that. You could have a lot of options also. So this attracts people towards you because they feel like this person could have anyone, or because you're picky, so getting picked by you is kind of a big deal. All those things. But Mercury element is strong. You could attract partners where there's some Mercury synastry also going on. Let's keep going. Next up, we have inner child with this heart chakra. We see the green lining. So this is the heart chakra. Again, Mercury energy. What I'm picking up here. Also, Mercury is the child. Second thing, the color green is also Mercury. So yeah, I'm getting that. Maybe a lot of your friends have feelings for you, or you friend zone people a lot. Okay, yeah, specific message. With this, a lot of people who are looking to heal their inner child could be drawn towards you, because again, you're this authority figure, especially people with father issues, like I said, growing up, or issues with authority figures in their life, especially the people who had the say, and the person could have felt like out of control, like they didn't control things, and maybe they felt like their needs were not getting met. So meeting a person like you, they could feel like, oh, this is the sort of person, this is the sort of authority I want in my life, because this person is just, kind, and they're a good person. So wanting to meet those needs, unfulfilled needs from their childhood, that could be one thing. Or their inner child could feel very safe in your presence. You could have that lovely energy, something about you where they feel like, okay, I like this person. And people could feel naturally more happy in your presence also. Next up, we have happy family, number 4. So again we see this emphasis on family. A lot of people could feel like you're their soul family, or some needs that are being met through you that were left unfulfilled by their family, something like this. Maybe you could attract a lot of people who are single children, who don't have siblings or something. They could feel that connection with you also, like that childlike fun connection. That's one thing I'm getting. A lot of people could feel like they could build a family together with you. That makes them fall for you, because you could be someone who's very mature, someone who's people see as someone worth settling down with, or this person so mature, definitely they'll make a good partner, because the fox one also said a strong mate. So someone who will fight for their partner, someone who will be there, someone who will be responsible, all those things. And here also I have this card, maturity. See, so you come across as a mature person, wise, and again, Mercury element, we see a person writing. So you're good with words, you're good at organization, you could have multiple talents also. Mercury gives multiplicity, multiplies things. So that's one thing I'm getting. Something about maybe you have some aspect of Saturn on your Mercury. So wise person, but still having that childlike quality, or youthful looks, something like that. We have number 23, breaks down to 5, which is also the number of Mercury. And finally, we have a little tarot for you. We have 3 of cups, 3 of coins, Ace of cups. So what I'm picking up here, first of all, we see groups of 3. So again, I'm getting that energy of friends, being in a friend group and maybe multiple people having feelings for you, or a lot of people trying to get together with you, starting out as friends, or your friends falling for you, or maybe you become friends with someone and eventually the person gets to know you and they kind of fall for you. So that's multiple scenarios with the same thing that I'm picking up. 2 cards with threes, and we see 3 people here. So something definitely is there about friendship. Maybe you could attract a lot of people where people who are looking for not just partner, a friend also, or you could in general be a good friend. So people could fall for you because they feel like they have a friend in you. You could also be good in social settings. You connect with a lot of people, you have multiple options. That's also something people like about you. And something about collaboration, being a team player, taking care of other people's need, and being good in social settings, being good around people, being fun, talkative. All those mercurial elements are very strong with this pile. So you could have a strong Mercury. I was earlier picking up Sun, but I also get Mercury now. So again, different people, different message for every single person picking this pile. Take the one that resonates with you. And with Ace of Cups, it's a fresh beginning. So you give this hope to people by coming into their life. Like I said, we had the Tower here. So you come into people's life, it makes a big wave. And they feel more lighthearted. They feel more bright. They feel happy. They feel like, okay, maybe I should consider this person. I want to be with a person like this. Something about making some sort of change and having your presence felt. That's what I'm picking up. So pile number 1, that was the reading for you. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. Click on the join button below. For all the links, you can check the description. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing why do people fall for you, or what are some of the qualities that really, people feel that strong affection towards you for. So this is the card you chose. We have Nightingale. I'm gonna take a few of these. We'll start out with these ones and we'll look at the other ones later. So the first one is Nightingale. This is the one that you chose. This is air element. We have the 8 of Cups here. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We have Faithfulness. So loyalty makes me think of Scorpio actually. But yeah, strong water with this pile so far I'm picking up. We had Sagittarius, but I'm getting strong water. Anyway, let's talk about the cards. So with Nightingale, first of all, you could have a really sweet voice, sweet speech. Some of you could maybe even sing, or when you do sing, it's, I don't know, people kind of catch those feelings for you. This is about people's feelings, right? And Nightingale is connected with singing. Also, we see the bird with the open beak. So this is definitely talking about your ability to speak, or your voice, or to sing, which is very impressive about you, that people notice and they catch those feelings. So that's the first thing I'm getting, sweet speech. I'm also getting strong Anuradha Nakshatra for this pile, because I remember I did a video on Anuradha. I have this other astrology channel that I don't post on. It's just a hobby. But I posted a video like a few years ago. And when I did the research for that video, I found that a lot of poets and people who are into poetry and, like really romantic sort of songs, they have Anuradha placements, because there's this longing in that nakshatra where you're in love with someone that you cannot have, or I don't know, this pain, but also love. So that is kind of the theme of that nakshatra. This is what I'm picking up here. Even with the 8 of Cups, it's like kind of a breakup or a person walking away and healing something. So I don't know, it's like that romantic feeling, something about pain, something about agony that people feel for you. I also get this feeling that maybe a lot of people, you could have relationships where they break off and the person still loves you like years and years later. They still have feelings for you. They feel like they've never found someone like you. They cannot replace a person like you. Maybe you walked away. So there's just something about you where people, I don't know, long for you. It's like they cannot have you for whatever reason. I don't know, I'm just getting this feeling. You could come across as someone very romantic also. And a lot of people could feel like some of you maybe never date. So you're a person who's hard to impress. You're a person who never dates anyone. You don't fall for anyone. It's very hard to capture your heart. It's very hard to make space in your heart. Something like this. So people feel like this is a challenge. I like that. Because with the mountain in the back, mountain always represents a challenge, a formidable opponent. So it's like people want to conquer that, people want to impress you, people want to make a space in your heart. Or you could come across as a person who's slightly melancholy, lonely, or like a heartbroken sort of a person. So people could feel like this person got their heart broken and they never dated after that, something like that. Also I'm picking up, so multiple scenarios, take the one that resonates with you. But you come across as a person who has deep feelings, and there's something special about you, and people really want to capture your heart. There's again that water element, something about capturing your feelings, or I don't know, cultivating feelings in your heart for them. That excites them. That's a challenge for people. Or some people even want to heal you with this temperance. It's the healing energy, or they feel healed in your presence. They feel emotionally understood. Something about your emotions. Maybe you have high emotional intelligence, or you have a depth of feeling. You could talk about really deep things, like I was talking about poetry earlier. So something about you where you have a different presence, you have a unique personality, and people feel like, wow, this person's so unique. I just people's emotional needs could be met through you somehow. They feel like, wow, my moon or my heart feels so good in this person's presence. So maybe some moon synastry going on. People could you could also attract a lot of people with probably moon in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio. You could have these placements also with faithfulness, loyalty. Of course, you come across as a loyal person. So again, people feel like this person will never cheat on me. This person's so trustworthy. There's a sense of trusting with you. People trust you. And you come across as a person with good character, like you're a person they could always depend on. You could probably, people could never expect you to cheat or hurt someone's feelings. You're very loyal. And you could also be good with animals. Maybe you have a pet, or you're very nurturing and caring with the people you love, because dogs can also be your friends. So people notice how you treat your pets, your friends, and they feel like, wow, this person's a gem and I want someone like that. So that's what I'm getting. I don't know if I covered everything, but let's keep going. Next up, we have the 10th house. We have Pisces. We have first house. And we have Gemini. Okay. So why do people fall for you? I think again it's your reputation. I'm drawn towards the board here. Reputation, who you are as a person. And I feel like a lot of people could say really good things about you as well. So people could hear about you before they meet you, and they already paint this picture in their head about you. But there's something about who you are as a person. It's your reputation, what people say about you, what people expect from you. And first house is your own self. It says self, who you are as a person. So again, it's your personality, who you are, your core. That is why people fall for you. You know, it's more deeper. It's not superficial stuff that people fall for. Even with Pisces, this is slightly more deeper, spiritual sort of a zodiac sign. And again, it's that psychic or something that you can, it's your supernatural. I think I heard someone say Cancer is the conscious brain or mind, Scorpio is the subconscious, and Pisces is the superconscious. So people could feel a strong connection with you that they cannot explain. It's kind of hidden. They cannot put their finger on it. Please ignore the background noise. I hope it's not too bad. We have Gemini. So feeling like they're your twin. Something about your energy where people feel like you're their twin flames. something about feeling fulfilled, feeling understood, seen, heard. People could feel like there's a lot of mirroring going on, so some psychic or weird freaky stuff that they feel like, oh my god, where is this coming from, you know. So I also feel with this doorway, it's like a lot of people could meet you and something gets unlocked where that person's, so a lot of people who are not the most emotional, not the most, maybe someone who's never been in love, they meet a person like you and they fall in love for the first time, or they unlock this door to emotions or a side of their personality they've never experienced before, or they didn't even know existed, and now they're all of a sudden don't know what to do with those feelings, and they're like, wow, this person, I feel this strong connection, where is this coming from? So they cannot figure it out, they cannot figure you out, and it's like a side of them that you've unlocked. So they feel like you have a special place in their heart. And also I'm drawn towards the thrones here, so like a power couple, person wanting to be with you, settle down with you. Maybe a person who never thought about that, never thought about being in a committed relationship. Now the person's thinking about settling down with you all of a sudden, So that's what I'm picking up so far. We have the desert here. We have the end, with both cards having this hand. Some of you could maybe have hasta placements. Maybe. Hasta nakshatra falls in Virgo. But yeah, desert makes me want to say sukha. In Hindi we say sukha pad gaya. So again, a person you come across as a person, maybe always single, like the desert, always single, never dates. I don't know, you don't give too much away, and it's almost as if you're a challenge with the dead end. This person is never gonna date. This person, I don't know what they're looking for, that sort of a thing. So you come across as a challenge which some people could like, and that could make them fall for you. For others, I'm also getting this feeling with the desert. It's like, again, that nourishment coming in, where the person, they didn't realize that they were not getting a need met, something they were unaware about, and now being in your presence, they feel like, oh my god, I've been living in the desert and now this person's my nightingale. So it's like they were eclipsed. Here I'm drawn towards this almost looks like an eclipse, Rahu eclipsing the sun. So something they were unaware about, because Rahu and Ketu are points in the sky. They are not actual physical planets. So it's something that's going on in our life, something karmic, we don't even notice it. And then this with this eclipse, we tend to notice, oh my god, where is the sun, where is the moon? So now you notice. So it's like you coming in this person's life caused an eclipse, and the person felt like, wow, where was this person all along? And now they feel like without you, they're in the desert. So this reading is like very specific, very pointed. I don't know how many people will connect with it. And I also kind of get this feeling that maybe I'm channeling very few people. It's not the collective that falls for you. Maybe a specific person or a few partners that you've had. I'm also getting that. So please comment if you're resonating. Someone resonates with this, please leave your comment. But yeah, very specific reading today with this pile. Next up we have balance, number 6, yin and yang. So again, that strong connection, twin flame, that soulmate connection that people feel with you. With balance, again, it's like you come into the person's life and they find this balance. They feel a sense of self. Or let's say a person who was always some sort of a player, was not looking to settle down, never had strong feelings for anyone, and now you come into their life, they feel these feelings, and now they actually become a balanced person. Now they want to be better. They have certain desires. They want to be a better person. They want to show off for people. They want to be more generous with other people. It's like you bring a sense of generosity, especially people who are, because when you are not dating, you're not interested in anyone, you can become very self-centered and you don't care about other people. But when you find love, you become more giving and generous to other people, other connections in your life as well. So that is the energy that I'm picking up. and also finding a sense of security with this. The red, it's Muladhara chakra, the base chakra, which is connected to our fears. It's connected to our security needs. So maybe a person felt like, I don't want to be in love, I don't want to date because what if I get rejected, or I don't want to depend on someone else. But now experiencing love where the person feels like, you know what, it's worth the risk, you know. So having that maturity, having that broader perspective, that's what I'm seeing. So coming into balance, not just in terms of other things, but it's also spiritually becoming more balanced. Next up, we have women holding a heart, number 44. So this is you, your presence in the person's life. You could come across as someone generous if you were in love or if you were together. So people could look at you as a person that they want as a partner, like that Queen of Cups sort of archetype I'm picking up here. Next up, we have intimacy, number 18. It makes me think of a person wanting emotional intimacy with someone. Like I said, not having that emotional intimacy with anyone before, not having those strong feelings, not falling in love, all those things. And now all of a sudden they meet someone new and they have all these feelings they've never experienced before. So they feel like, wow, where is this coming from? And it's a different level of emotional intimacy that the person might not have experienced before that they have with you. And this image actually looks very similar to the Pisces, the girl on this card. And we see water, which we do connect with Pisces also. So some of you, maybe you got Pisces placements. I don't know. Did I talk about placements in this? No, I didn't, I think. We have Aries, we have Saturn. Honestly, what I'm picking up though is strong water. So you could have strong water, planets in water signs, and you could attract a lot of partner who have planets in water signs. Maybe Pisces. Maybe someone with Ketu in Pisces. Let me see. Anuradha Nakshatra I already spoke about. So strong Scorpio I'm picking up with this pile. Maybe Scorpio ascendants are naturally drawn towards you, pile number 2. Or you could have a Scorpio ascendant. Maybe a Sag ascendant with planets in Scorpio in the 12th house. 12th house becomes, doesn't become Pisces, but Pisces is the natural 12th house. So if you have Sag ascendant, then Scorpio becomes your 12th house. So yeah, these are some of the things that I'm picking up. Let's talk about the tarot here. We have the Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Fool. So again, a fresh beginning, fresh start with you, making some sort of change in your life. And again, we see a dog, so maybe some Ketu, Saturn, some synastry going on with that. Maybe people with pets are attracted to you, or maybe you have pets, you're good with animals. Anyway, also the dogs, the nakshatra connected to dogs are Ardra and Mula. So those are the 2 dog yonis. So I don't know, I felt like dogs keep coming up, so maybe I should mention the nakshatras. But anyway, coming back to these cards again, that feeling, wanting to chase someone, chase after someone, express your emotions, express your feelings, feelings you've not experienced before. And I'm drawn towards these look like eels, or I don't know, fishes. So Pisces element again here. And with the 6 of Cups, it's soulmate energy. So people feeling like a strong connection they share with you. And also maybe someone could even feel that they know you from a past life. They sense a connection with you that they've never experienced before. Inner child connection also. The inner child feels healed in your presence, or I don't know, person could feel like they know you from a past life, or they've known you in multiple lives, or they feel this strong connection right off the bat, even though they don't feel that way about anyone else in their life. So yeah, I'm feeling like something about strong emotions, people feeling for you, strong water element with this pile overall, and the person wanting to express emotions. This could be a person who's used to people chasing after them, but with you, they are doing the opposite. They're more forthcoming with you, and they feel strong emotions for you, pile number 2. So yeah, that was the reading. Let me know if this resonated with someone. Leave your comments. And if you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. Click on the join button below. All the links will be in the description if you want to book a reading with me. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing why do people fall for you? What is so special about you that people catch feelings? So this is the card you chose. We have Gazelle here, and I'm going to take a few cards aside. We'll start with these ones. So let's start. I felt like I had something to say, but I don't think I do. So we have Gazelle. This is fire element here. We have the King of Wands, King of Rods in this deck. We have the Devil. You got one extra card. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have Ace of Cups. This is nice. Pisces energy, giving me Pisces, and maybe Scorpio also, because some reptiles also have scales. Or do they? I don't know. Makes me think of snakes and alligators with these. Anyway, we have Sweetheart. So with this pile, one thing I'm getting for sure is someone is good looking. So out of the 3 piles, this could be the most good looking one. There's something about you where you're really good looking. You're really attractive. Could be even your body, could be your hair, could be your looks, could be the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you move. But definitely strong attraction in this pile, more so than the other 2 piles. Second was more emotional connection. First was the personality, who you are as a person. This one, the first message is definitely looks and someone attractive, magnetic. You could also be someone with a lot of options. I'm also drawn towards this image of the fly or the moth to the flame. So attraction, like I said. And you could also have eyes, maybe really pretty eyes, or some feature that is really attractive. You could get a lot of compliments on it. But a lot of suitors, a lot of people are interested in you. Even if they're not, you just have this vibe. This is how people perceive you, like you have a lot of options. You could be also someone who's not easily impressed. You could be someone who gets bored easily, maybe with this Gazelle energy. Like you get bored and you want some excitement, you want some stimulation. I'm picking up strong Gemini with this pile, this card. Even when I read the keywords, reminded me of Mrigashira Nakshatra, which is connected to the deer, and it talks about a person who's a little fidgety, doesn't settle down that easily, someone who likes to move around a lot. And some of you, maybe your perfume that you wear could also be very attractive. Maybe you get compliments on your perfume, because there's some connection of perfumes with the Mrigashira Nakshatra. So I thought, let me just throw that out there. But yeah, Mrigashira is that energy of someone who gets stalked, someone who gets spied upon, and also fidgety, runs away, hard to capture. So the next nakshatra is Ardra, which is connected to the hunter. So the gazelle is the kind of the victim, the deer running away from the hunter, which is Ardra. So you could also have a lot of people with Ardra placements that are interested in you, chasing after you, or chasing after you because of your intellectual abilities also. Because again, it's Gemini nakshatra. There's some connection here with intelligence and talkative, communicative. Mercury element is strong. So a lot of people wanting to be with you because of your energy, your presence, your fun, you're exciting. There's the energy is light and bright with this pile. Ace of Cups, strong feelings right off the bat, or strong connection, strong chemistry. You could also be very charming, let's say with your words or the way you speak. Something about, like you impress people, you're very charming, you'll flirt with them and they'll catch feelings. Meanwhile, you were just having fun, doing banter. Some of you could also have a nice sense of humor. Mercury can give that. So I'm picking up strong Mrigashira, Ardha Nakshatra, Mercury element, and like I said, maybe Scorpio and Pisces placements. But you could have lots of fire and water in your chart. You could attract a lot of people where there's lots of oppositions happening in synastry. So planets that are sitting exactly opposite to each other. So maybe what's the exact opposite of Gemini? It's Sagittarius, and exact opposite of Pisces is Virgo. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Maybe you have a lot of fire, then you could attract a lot of people with lots of water in the chart, and vice versa. But yeah, this is what I'm getting. I'll talk about the different placements as we go along. Let's see what we have here. We have Saturn. So like the devil, we have Saturn energy. We have Scorpio. We have Mercury. So Gemini, strong Gemini. And Scorpio is that physical attraction, you know. So definitely you're attractive. People are drawn towards you because of your looks, your energy. You could also be a little secretive, you know, not really sharing your intentions. So that also makes you a little mystical, mysterious. And something about excitement, something about danger also I'm picking up. I don't know why. Like forbidden fruit, or I don't know. Maybe people who are dating other people are interested in you, and like they'll say certain things like, I'll leave my partner if you're interested, or something. I don't know why. Very randomly this came in. So I don't know if that's a message for you. But let's see what else we have here. We also see opposites here with, you know, earlier I was getting water and fire. Here we have Saturn and Mercury, exact opposite energies. Mercury is the child, Saturn is the old person, right? It's the young age, old age. Mercury is very adaptable, very expressive, going out there. Saturn is very restrictive. So I feel like you could have this split personality, or you could have this ability to gel with lots of different people. You could have different facets to your personality. You're very unique, different. I don't know. You could be a little moody also. So it's like this excitement there that I was picking up earlier also with the King of Wands. It's excitement. It's something different, unique every single day. Or you could be someone where people don't know what to expect. You're a bit unpredictable. You're fun, exciting. You can be wise, but you can be a little silly also. And Mercury, again, charming, communicative, someone good at flirting. All those things that I was talking about earlier. Fun to talk to. And maybe your friends have feelings for you. Saturn can also be your co-workers that have feelings for you. I think you're fun when you need to be fun. You're wise and serious when you need to be wise and serious. You could also be someone who likes to be in control. So you could be someone who calls the shot. You could be a little controlling also. That's not for every single person. Take the message only if it resonates, because we have this king figure here. We have Saturn also, and the devil, which is also Capricorn energy. So maybe someone who calls the shots. You're like, it's my way or the highway. And some people would like that. Some people actually do like that. They want to give up control. They want to be dominating or dominated. So you could be someone who's very dominating. You're like, everything is going to be done according to my wishes. Not in a toxic way, but something about the other person just being more passive. And I don't know, maybe people like that about you. Like you're this bit controlling and a bit possessive, something like that. So only take the message if it resonates. Let's keep going. We have Storm here, Storm. This is Ardha Nakshatra energy through and through, because Ardha is connected to storm, lightning, thunder, rain. That's Ardha. So, and this one is called Kairos, and I'm drawn towards the eye every single time with this card. Blue eyes make me think of Rahu, which is also rules Ardha. So strong Ardha, and see the scales here again. And these are two different decks. And it's not a common, how do I say this? Common, I can't think of the word. But yeah, it's not a common theme throughout the cards. Wow, my brain's not working. But anyway, this one talks about synchronicity. So people meeting you, there could be a lots of signs and synchronicities that they could experience, and they feel like, wow, this person's special, or I don't know. They could, I don't know. They just something about intuition, something about maybe the third eye also, or some inspiration coming in, some magical stuff happening, that lightning bolt striking, having that epiphany when they meet you. So something like that could be there. But also with this Ardra, feeling that strong connection with you, because you could be someone unique and different, multifaceted. That's Ardra quality, a person who gels along with every single person, but they don't have emotional connection with everyone. So they could feel that with you. Or something about intellectual connection also. Ardra is connected to the human head or the brain. So maybe people fall for you because of your intelligence, your emotional depth, or the fact that you stand out, you're different, you're unique, you're not looking for other people's validation. That's a Rahu quality. Person who stands out, person who's the foreigner, So that's something. And your eyes also, like I said, beautiful feature. And I think I did talk about the eyes. I was drawn towards the eyes here. So maybe pretty eyes, your eye color. You could have a different eye color compared to everyone in your family or something like this. But yeah, strong Rahu, you could attract people who have, let's say, Rahu in the first house, Aquarius ascendant, who have Ardra placements, maybe Moon in Ardra, Moon in Scorpio, maybe. So you could attract a lot of partner with these placements. You could have these placements, right? Let's keep going. Next up we have Universal Light, number 34. We have Walking Away, number 27. The numbers could be significant. We have Dating, number 8. So I like how in both the images we see a person with pink outfit. Maybe pink looks really good on you. You could get a lot of compliments when you wear pink. Or you could be girly and feminine, and something people like about you. Maybe your hair also. If you put flowers in your hair or you leave your hair open, that looks really nice. But what I'm seeing here is people meet you, there's a spark, there's something that they feel where they feel more free. Like with this walking away, it's almost as if the person feels like they can walk away from the difficult experiences in their life, and they're moving on to a new chapter with you. Something about leaving stuff behind and starting fresh with you. That's one thing I'm getting. Second is dating, obviously trying to impress you. You could attract a lot of people who are usually not very expressive, but with you, for whatever reason, they're becoming more expressive. And they just want to date you, they're attracted to you, and they just want to spend some time with you. Something about your energy, experiencing your energy, being in your presence is something people really like. You're this light that draws attention, is what I'm getting. And I also get this feeling with you, pile number 3, that a lot of people, it's not just that they have feelings for you, it's almost as if they want to be like you. They want to imbibe your energy. They want to be, I don't know, following in your footsteps. Something about you being very impressive and making some sort of impact on other people. They feel very influenced by you. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at the tarot. You got 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands with a little cat. Strong Rahu so far. So Rahu also rules cats. Some of you, maybe you have cats, or you could attract a lot of people with cats. You could be this cat-like personality where people have to win your affection over, and you're very hard to get. You're not easy to impress. You could be someone who plays hard to get. Also very confident, impressive sort of a person. The image kind of reminds me of this one in the back. So Queen of Wands is generally connected with a person who's very confident, very empowered, good looking, seductive, social, who puts themselves out there, has a lot of fun, exciting energy, all of that. very similar to what I was talking about earlier. We have Knight of Swords. So this is impulsive energy. People meet you and they're behaving very impulsively, like they don't behave usually. And obviously, two cards that are talking about swift action. So wanting to take action towards you, chase after you, maybe love bomb you, or I don't know, being very enamored, being very impressed by your presence. Group number 3, you could attract a lot of people with this energy where they just want to impress you. They want to I don't know, date you right away. We have the dating card, right? So courting you, impressing you, talking to you, spending time with you, all of that. This is giving me almost like texting 24/7, or constantly wanting to be in your presence. But you're very impressed by you. You could attract a lot of people who are slightly younger than you as well. That's what I'm getting. So you being the authority figure, you're the king of wands, you're the queen of wands. See, here also we got the match with 2 different decks, and I pulled, how many tarot cards did I pull? I pulled 5 and we got the match. So a lot of people feeling that match with you, like matching your energy, or feeling like you're their soulmate, you're their partner, or you fulfill them, something like that. And also maybe you attract people younger than you, or who look younger. Something about maybe an age gap or something that I'm picking up here. But yeah, strong attraction towards you, wanting to take action. And you could also be generally just very good looking. That's why people tend to fall for you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. I hope this resonated. If it did, leave your feedback in the comments. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. Click on the join button below. All the links will be in the description if you want to book a reading with me. Thank you for watching. Bye guys, have a good one.